Afternoon baseball here. here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Mid-Century Groundbreakers. Babe Ruth is on the mound for the Groundbreakers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers, so if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
That is second. The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Solano tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ruth has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Batting third, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jackie Robinson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ernie Banks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To Crawford for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ted Williams is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Cueto pauses. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 33.
Into the box now, number 33. He readies for his first plate appearance. The pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Giants are down on. Ready now, Lou Gehrig. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Gehrig ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the Babe. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Cueto into his motion and delivers. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Groundbreakers lead this one 2-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Hot shot to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt to 1st, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 47.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano.
Second base.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Banks has it, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Austin Slater. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, number 33. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Now here's the pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Looking up is Williams. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. And the lead is now 7-2.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning and your entire offense is off and running.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Lefty Grove is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Brandon Crawford digging in next.
The batter, number 35.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Mantle is under this one, and that will retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Giants lead it 7-2. Stepping up to the plate, Mickey Mantle. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out. Ball 3. Down 3-0.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, not shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Digging in, Ernie Banks. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch. unable to find the zone with the slider. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Bases are empty. One man out. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, no left fielder, Ted Williams.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slater's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. San Francisco leads this one 7-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number 47.
Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gehrig onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this will be fouled away. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A bouncer to the left side, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. No hits to this point. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kaline will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants on top 8-2. Standing in, Lou Gehrig. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 0-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Al Kaline. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Johnny Bench picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So striding forward now, Eddie Matthews comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Bench is off at first with 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2 one more time. Two out with the man at first. Grounded down the third baseline. Longoria's got it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Lefty Grove is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Buster Posey.
And the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, number 33, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Warren Spahn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
This is skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mauricio Dubon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Johnny Cueto.
In now, Johnny Cueto.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading up for the groundbreaker,
Jackie Robinson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
now batting.
Now in the box, Mickey Mantle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer it that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And Posey will look this one in, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Giants lead it 10-2. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up now, Donovan Solano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Austin Slater. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
At the plate now, number 33.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Robin Roberts gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ready for another shot now. Mauricio Dubon, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
To the plate now, Johnny Cueto hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. First pitch of the at-bat. Ted Williams is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. 2-0.
Hey! Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Lou Gehrig waits on deck. And the count will be full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The first baseman, number 4.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
Digging in, Al Kaline. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Men on third with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Lined hard to the left side. Cueto pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. San Francisco leads this one 14-3. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Mike Yastrzemski
hits it high and deep out to center field. Mantle's on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Donovan Solano. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And it won't get easier now. Juan Marichal gets loose in the bullpen. Grounded back up the middle. Banks has got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
now batting the left fielder, Austin Slater.
Striding into the box, Austin Slater. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Jimmy Fox is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Grounded softly to the right. In now, Jackie Robinson. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Dubon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Cueto pauses. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Solano ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. 8th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 14-3. Juan Marichal enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey. Hit hard to short, gloved by Banks. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 33.
Number 33 will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Up next to the gun,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Evan Longoria, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. This one's down to third. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Standing in, Brandon Crawford earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Mauricio Dubon.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon. Fouled off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. On a line, that's a base hit. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Standing in now, Johnny Cueto.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Hal Newhouser comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Donovan Solano. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. First pitch of the at-bat.
The left fielder, Ted Williams.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slater's under it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 4.
Now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter.
So digging in now, Eddie Matthews. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Now the 1-0.
No, that's low.
Second and third, 2 away. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Here now the 2-2.
Roll down. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes the first pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Driven nicely into the gap. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Stepping in now, number 33, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Kaline is there to put it away for route number 1. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch on its way. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Rogers Hornsby will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in.
And to score, the runner from second.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
21-4 this afternoon. The Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never